Hey guys, Tesla storage is going to explode and make more peaker plants redundant. If you wonder how and why now, stay tuned and find out. During a recently held conference in San Francisco, Tesla's head of investor relations, Martin Viecha, shared some of the company's plans for the next 5 years. He also provided some key insights about the company's battery supply, both for its electric vehicle business and its energy division. Today, we are going to focus on the energy sector. Viecha highlighted that the industry would only grow as fast as its battery supply. Fortunately, Tesla has made a ton of headway in this aspect. The executive noted that Tesla typically allots about 90% of its battery supply for its electric vehicle program and around 10% for the company's energy storage products. Viecha noted, quote, "For the first time I can remember, we can access all the supply we need for both businesses." Now this does sound like a dream come true for the company. However, I believe these are very short-term supply goals. Once they will start producing Tesla Semi, Cybertruck, etc., demand is going to increase dramatically. Now the point of this. At this moment, while their production is limited to smaller battery packs like Model 3, Model Y, etc., and they have access to enough battery supply, they sure will divert the resources to Tesla Energy, both Megapack and Powerball. Lead times on Powerball in some places were over 1 year or more because of battery constraints. Therefore, I expect a big push in the energy industry. Whether Tesla will focus more on solar storage projects or partner with companies such as Arvon like they have done in the past and provide storage in that way. Either way, it's going to reduce the need of peaker power plants and it will make the grid more stable. Another way of looking at this is Elon's master plan tree for Tesla. He has said, quote, "How do you get enough scale to actually shift the entire energy infrastructure of Earth?" And yes, he's talking about mining and refining on a big scale in the future. But for the moment, with enough battery supply, it makes perfect sense to invest more in the energy sector. Energy costs have been through the roof in many parts of the world, especially Europe. Electricity and gas are tied together as many peaker plants are burning gas to make power on demand. Refineries are raising their costs and making huge profits as cheap supply from Russia has dried up. Now it's more important than ever to transition to wind and solar using battery storage as it would not make much difference otherwise. Last thing to add to this is that Tesla has to split their supply to try to take on both fronts, EVs and energy sector at the same time. Energy generation is one of the most polluting sources on the planet, both burning and refining fossil fuels. To those who say EVs uses dirty electricity, in part it's true in some places. This is the issue of utilities and governments. Why not invest into renewable storage facilities? At this point, wind and solar are cheaper than gas. But hey, those oil pipeline profits must be so good. So why change? Selfish greed and fear of change is steering fossil fuel industry ship into an iceberg. All the money spent on advertising and spreading FUD about clean energy could have been invested in renewables over the last decade. And yes, there are pilot plants trying out new technologies and renewable solutions by the fossil fuel companies, but that's all that they are. Small-scale prototypes and plans to fool the press and people. Well, I mean the people as they practically own the press at this point. It's like compliance EVs by the legacy automakers. I just wanted to put this out there, that the fossil fuel industry had their chance to turn things around, but they just don't care about the environment or the people. Profits are the main thing. I hope this breakdown makes sense. Of course, this video is going to be here to keep me accountable in the future. I've made a more in-depth video about energy sector if you're interested. You can check the card in the corner. Guys, thank you so much for watching until the end. If you enjoy, hit like and subscribe. It helps YouTube promote this content. I want to provide value to as many as I can, so this helps a lot. Any thoughts or feedback would be much appreciated in the comments below. Thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one.